DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Taxon, and welcome back to Yuhp DBSCG Things, and today we're going over another very exciting battle, guys. It's going to be round 2 of our local this week. This is going to be Yellow Majin Vegeta versus Pan. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you guys want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs, and if you guys do decide to get a mat from them, make sure you guys use the promo code Yuhp to save on your entire order. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this battle or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, let's turn it around and dive in. Alrighty, you guys, and here we are with round 2 of our locals this week. We have Pan on the right side versus Vegeta on the left. Pan will be starting this game off for us, I believe, choosing a charge right now. Looks like choosing to charge is Goku, paying out the 1-drop searcher. This guy's going to go find himself what seems to be the golden ape. Very, very solid grab there. And then passing turn over to Vegeta. Vegeta starting off his turn by charging, swinging with his leader, then drawing a card. We'll see Pan combo out the 1-drop from the field in order to get out of that attack and start generating some Z energy. Going into turn 2 for Pan here, starting off by playing the 1-cost Pan. She will gain 5k, go to 20k. Pan leader will draw a card and then swing with that card. Of course, if that card is at 20,000 power or more, it gets to top 5 search. Finding himself the new Gohan TP. Vegeta taking that damage, going down to 7. And then swinging with Pan the leader now. That damage does go through as well. Vegeta taking that and then going into his turn 2. Making a charge here. Paying 1 to go into the dynamic duo Vegeta and Goku, negating the skills of that Pan and then KOing it. We're going to awaken the leader here, untap 1, draw 1, go down to 5. We'll see the leader swing here, 15 to 10k. Getting the auto to draw a card. More than likely going to get this damage to go through. It does look like we do see Pan combo the ape in order to get out of that attack and then play it. The ape does come into play and then draw a card because it does go up to 20,000. Swinging with the dynamic duo next. Comboing a cooler to go to 25 and then Z charging that guy. Looks like Pan is comboing out or comboed a 5k in order to get out of that attack and then went down, or didn't get out of the attack, just comboed up and then went down to 5 during that attack. Going into turn 3 here for Pan, I believe. Turn 3, we're going to pay 1 for the Pan to top 5 search. A 5k on Pan there, swinging with that Pan. It does get negated by Frieza's army reinforcements. Of course, the auto on that Pan goes off, searching for herself a Saiyan, finding her super combo. Very solid grab there. Very, very powerful searcher. So Pan only needs to generate 1 more Z energy in order to awaken early, so we'll see what they decide to do here. Looks like we're just going to do surmounting instead of getting to the alternative awakening. Here we see a response, actually, tyrannical blow, stopping that surmounting Vegeta and to force Pan not to get to the 4 or less awakening condition here. Seeing Pan pay 1 for what I believe is a self-awakener Trunks. This guy comes out, he attacks, and then when he attacks you can take up to 1 life, gain him 10k and critical. So he does block. The auto for the Trunks does go off. He does to choose to take a life there. Going to more than likely awaken here. So it looks like he does comboing what seems to be a Goku. Untapping one, drawing one for the Awaken on Pan here. Swinging with the leader next, we're going to draw a card off that attack as well. Very, very powerful. Getting upwards to 2 draws a turn with this Pan deck is very strong. We'll see what he decides to do here. It does look like he's debating on comboing. It does look like he's going to combo here, dropping an ape and a super combo, going to 30,000. It does look like Vegeta's going to go ahead and use his secret right here in order to get out of this attack. So that guy does play. He does switch nothing to rest mode and draw a card, and of course the ape will come into play as well. I do believe turn player autos go first, so the ape would come into play before the Gohan Piccolo secret rare, and then that would be able to get rested, of course, and then getting the leader auto there in order to draw a card. So it looks like more than likely going to pass turn here for Pan. Pan not having all too much more gas that she can do with 1 energy, and plus you're going to want to use a little bit of energy for your defensive turns here. So we'll see exactly what Pan decides to do. Pan more than likely just going to pass turn here, just getting information on what he has to expect from turn 3 for Vegeta. Looks like, yep, so here we see the pass going into turn 3 for Vegeta. I do apologize about any background noise. I do have a child that is in the living room right now playing with her mother. Starting off turn 3 here by more than likely swinging with the established double strike. 20k into the leader. This is a double strike, so more than likely going to force a negate from Pan's hand here. It looks like we do use testing the opposition. Not a bad choice, but hard to use those cards in up against the Vegeta deck if he has not used his activate main / battle yet. So swinging with the Gohan Piccolo, the auto for that Gohan Piccolo goes off before the blocker triggers, so we do get to rest that blocker directly right away and draw a card in the process, swinging for 40k. Looks like that was after imaged. So it did negate the attack, but it did rest the blocker as well. So here going 1 for Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta coming out for a 25k double strike KO something in rest. That is 5 cost or less, which is most of Pan's deck. Swinging for the 25 double. It doesn't look like it was negated here. It does look like Pan's going to use a super combo in order to get out of this attack. Going 25 to 25 right now. Going to need 1 more 5k in order to survive this attack here. If he has an ape, it's probably like the best. It probably would have been like the best option because he could have played the ape afterwards and then drew a card as well. So we'll see what Vegeta decides to do here and to wrap up his turn. He does have 2 energy. And yellow normally does like to leave some energy up in terms of using them for defense, so we'll see what he decides to do. Comboing up to 20. 1 going to the Z energy. 1 drop Trunks does get killed. Everything goes to active, going to turn 4 here for Pan. Pan having yet another turn to try to end Majin Vegeta before Majin Vegeta can end it. We'll see what this deck can do here. Well, it looks like going ahead and charging a chain attack Trunks. Very solid tech choice in my opinion. Playing out the 1 cost Vegeta. It does get counterplayed with Vegeto, so not too terrible there. It does look like we're going to pay 2 in order to go into chain attack Trunks. Not too bad. Total of a 3 energy playing 2 cards from hand in order to get this popping off here. It does look like we're going to go ahead and play chain attack Zeno here. Well, it does look like we're going to full reset the board and hands, going to 5 cards in hand, I believe, is what Zeno does.
not too shabby of a play here. A full restart, and it's really not that bad. So we'll see what Zeno does for Pan, if it was a great play or not. He is under Vegeta, so if he does choose to attack with a battle card during this turn, he will have to rest something, but of course leaders are able to attack through Vegeta without resting anything. It does look like Vegeta's going to go down to 3 life in order to taking that damage, going down to 3 life in order to Z Awaken. Not wanting to tap out, it looks like Pan will not swing with the Chain Attack Zeno going into turn 4 here for Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta, a very, very solid deck, especially once you get to turn 4. You open up possibilities to boss monsters like your SS3 Goku that rests energy, and he's like a 30k dual attack. Very, very solid card. And of course, you have access to things like your 30k double strike Majin Buu, which you can see inside of your Vegeta's hand here. Paying one, it looks like we are going directly into the Buu. Paying 1 for Buu. Buu does come out. It looks like it does get counterplayed with Gohan. Triggering Pan's leader effect to draw a card, while at the same time negging down that Buu by 20,000 power, and of course providing a blocker as well, which is not too shabby. Majin Vegeta here looking into his side, or not his side, but looking into his Z deck to see if there's a tool that he can use to help close out this game. Starting off by swinging 10k double strike with your double strike Buu in play. We'll see exactly what this can turn into. It's only 10,000, so we'll see what he decides to do. It does look like we're going to see After Image come into play here. Sparking Negate, take a life, and then of course minus something 10,000 power, boost your leader by 40, choosing the Majin Buu to minus the rest of that power that has not been negged by Gohan yet, killing the card in total. So Vegeta forced into a position where he's going to have to use something from his Z deck, it looks like. Most of the cards in his hand are defensive. I've seen a Time Magic, Metacooler Negate, and what looked to be a Toa Overwhelm. Really debating on what options here are best for him. Looks like paying 2 Z energy and no energy going into the Z leader. Paying 1 energy to play the Goku out from underneath the Z leader here. We're going to use that Goku in order to swing at the leader for what is a 25k single strike KO something in rest mode. No targets in rest mode, but essentially a very good way to bait out this blocker here. Officially having nothing to rest with his leader here. He is not able to use any draws, but he does use his activate main / battle to blow up the board, and it does provide him a card in hand. So a good card to end the game with, which is, like I brought up earlier in this match, the dual attacking double strike Goku. So we'll see the 20k leader going in here. It looks like we see no negates. We put 20k combo power on it, so we're up to 40 single. Looking like that was enough for Pan to lose right there, and he also has the dual attack. But with that being said, Vegeta won this. Like, comment, subscribe.